Hi everyone, if you're new to the channel, my name is Christine from These Succulent Buddies, and on this channel we talk all about succulent care tips and how to grow them. So today I will be showing you my succulents under my grow lights. This will be part 1, so the video doesn't have to be too long, and then in the next few weeks I will keep showing you what the rest are on my other shelves. So let's start with the bottom shelf here. Here are the different succulents that I have under, and we'll do a close-up so I can give you ideas of what I have under here. Let's start with this little arrangement that I made. I think I made this sometime in late last year, and I have to disassemble it soon because everybody is kind of grown and starting to get leggy, so I will probably reset that. This right here is a Graptosedum ghosty that has gotten very tall, but it's still beautiful. That blue looking rosette right there, that is called an Echeveria Ronioni silver onion. You guys can't see it, but right under there, there's already she's starting to have a few babies down there. I think I saw 2 or 3. Right here is a Graptosedum bronze, and then this here is a Haworthia cymbiformis, I think. That is a Graptopetalum subspecies Bernalens there. This is a silver squill, and we have some little Sedaveria pink granite sprouting right down there, and then another Haworthia cymbiformis, and then those are my very unstressed fire sticks right there. And here is a Kalanchoe Fachenkoi, otherwise known as lavender scallops. When they were outdoors, those were actually really pink. When they were stressed, but under the lights, they are happy, but they don't look as beautifully stressed as they were outdoors. Right here is my Graptosedum ghosty mother plant and all her babies back there, and some more new ones growing in the pot, as you can see. And then I think I have an aloe, just a regular aloe vera right back there growing, and then she has another baby growing right under here. This is, I think, the most prolific succulent I have out of everyone, and I can't wait to get her back outdoors because she was really doing well out there. Right here I have another arrangement that I made sometime in the beginning of the year. I think I had originally gifted this to my sister-in-law, but it was sitting on her windowsill and it was not receiving enough light, so they all got a little bit leggy. I will provide a picture of how it looked when I first made it. But I'm going to revamp this. Right now I am just letting the tops grow compact again, let them grow big enough until I can behead and reset, make a new arrangements, and then all the leftover stumps will grow new babies for me again. And then here I have a burro's tail and a donkey's tail that I took cuttings from. Here I have a whole new pot of burro's tail that I'm starting, and in about 6 months to a year this should all have a whole bunch of new growth, and it hopefully, you know, it hangs down the pot for me. And then over here we have our Echeveria clavifolia. This is the mother plant that I just beheaded again, so that stem right there, that stump can grow new babies. This was its very original stump when I first cut it, and it grew 3 babies for me since then. These 2, and then this first one that I had shown you earlier. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, right here is a Echeveria subsessilis morning beauty. It's a very beautiful succulent, and just wait until it grows, it'll get better. So Echeveria clavifolia, right here I have a pot of cuttings of my Graptopetalum subspecies Bernalens. So if you guys want to know how to propagate by stem cuttings, I have a video here on my channel about that. When I actually took these cuttings from this pot right here, these are all the leftover stumps, all its stems that I cut those babies from. And in a few months there will be a lot of new growth on this, and in about 6 months this pot should actually be a lot fuller than that pot right there. Over here I have a newly planted Aeonium kiwi from the mail. I had just planted them yesterday, received them yesterday, and they are not doing too well. They didn't come in great shape at all, but hopefully they can make a full recovery. And then right here, this small one, yeah, so this came in the mail and it lost about 7 leaves, and I wasn't happy about it, so hopefully I can revive it. I just planted it. Hopefully it recovers and grows for me. I have a pot of sedum burrowstale leaf propagations. This is almost a year old, guys, and look at that growth. It grows very, very slow. That right there is a Chrysula ivory towers that's not very happy under my lights. Over here I have an echeveria fleur blanc. I also made a video on this when I chopped all her babies off, the ones that were big enough to root on their own. And this is the mother plant that I put in a new pot, and she is now slowly recovering and doing really well. I have some type of aloe over here. If you want to know the ID, I have a video on how to plant succulent cuttings. The ID is provided for you there because I don't have it off the top of my head right now. This is called either an Echeveria subbrigida or an Echeveria conte. I'm a little bit confused because they look very, very similar when you look them up online, but either way, it's a beautiful succulent. It is a cutting that I am rooting right now that I placed under the lights. It's pretty far from the lights, so it's just I didn't want it to lose its shape. Right now it's kind of nice. It's not as compact as I'd like it, but I just don't want to put it, you know, off to the side because I don't want the leaves to spread all out, and it's going to take a while for it to get pretty again. But so far it looks pretty good where it's at. So those two beautiful ones right there, those are Graptopetalum murasaki cuttings. I am just letting them hang out there pretty far from the lights, but still under the lights so they don't lose their shape. I am trying to propagate their stems to grow more babies, and I will replant these in a few days when the cut stems have calloused off. But aren't they just pretty? And then right under there I have a ghost plant cutting and another, I think, Echeveria fleur blanc or silver onion just planted right under there. They'll be okay. I'm gonna remove these guys probably in a day or two anyway. And then over here, this big green little dude is this is called an Echeveria pallida. When I bought this, it was just this mother plant right here, and it was a lot smaller, and now in just a few months it has grown 2 new babies for me, and it seems to be doing well under the lights. The edges have started turning like a pinkish red because of stress, so I think it is now close enough to the light. I'm still trying to figure out how close my succulents need to be under the lights so they don't burn but stay compact. So in about another month or 2, I will give a full review on my lights, the placement, and how long they should be on so we can have healthy succulents growing under them. Oh, I almost forgot. I have some succulents right under there. Down there you can see it hiding. I have a Haworthia fasciata zebra plant. And then it's doing well because it's a low light succulent anyway, so it gets some light down there, but obviously not as much as my Echeverias. But it's healthy and it's growing. It likes where it's at. Right here I have a Echeveria pink granite that I have to find another spot for, because obviously it has gotten very leggy because it is not close enough to the light. And I forgot what else is under there, but it's my plant that's not doing very well. So yeah guys, these are my succulents under the first shelf that I will show you. Next week I will show you part 2 of the video, and so you guys can see what succulents I have right there. This is my favorite shelf, so you guys can see what succulents I have in the second shelf with their proper IDs. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Ask me questions in the comments if you have any. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you.